Pilipino po siya. Hindi po siya marunong mag-Koreano, pero para sa pelikulang ito, natuto po siya mag-Koreano.
Oh!
Yes.
Nag-aral siya.
Yes, for 3 weeks. And when we shot in Korea, at trivia lang, yung mga tao doon, they thought that she's pure Korean because she speaks really great Korean.
Wow! Okay, Ryrie, anong pakiramdam when you got the role ng Mujige? Ano na? Wow! Pero mahirap ba yun na natuto kang mag-Korean in 3 weeks? Dali lang. So you can converse with ano? Ayun. Okay. A requirement din talaga kasi ang role niya makakasama madalas si Jisoo.
At saka dahil galing po siyang Korea, kailangan niya talaga nagko-Koreano siya.
Okay. Si Sunny naman, Alexa, ikaw, kailangan ba? Required ka din o hindi naman?
Hindi naman po, thank the Lord.
Thankfully, hindi ka hindi ka required.
Hindi naman.
But were you invited to play the role of Sunny? Were you handpicked to do this?
Was I direct? I think si Direk po ang nakasagot talaga niya.
Hindi. Pinili talaga namin si Alexa. Hindi po siya nagkaroon ng audition or to anyone. It was really for Alexa.
For Jisoo naman.
Si Miss Madonna, makakasagot.
Ayan, Miss Mado, paano si Jisoo? Paano napili?
No, kasi we were really looking for a Korean actor. And we needed to shoot soon, no? So, nagtuturo po kasi ako sa Believe ng Film Management. Yung aking co-teacher, si Wango Galiaga.
Oh yes, of course.
Told me, oh, you're looking for a Korean actor. You know there's a Korean actor who's here. Sabi ko, ha? Sino? Tapos sabi niya, ito. Pinakita niya sa akin. Sabi ko, ay, familiar ko. I wonder who's the manager. Because kailangan. So, I researched and then I spoke to SB Town, si Tatang, Robin, and then si Katlingo of Universal. So, yun. And then we pitched it to Jisoo and he liked it and he had a lot of suggestions actually. Kasi syempre, you know, we needed resource people also for the story and he gave it a really good perspective. So, yung role niya na-envision namin even grew further when we started talking to him.
Wow.
So, yun. Napaka-importante ng role niya dito sa pelikula.
And what's Jesus' reaction when he got the offer to portray Jisung? What was your reaction when you were offered the role?
It was really honored to film here. I mean, actually, in these days, it's hard to do film. You know, it's hard to find the film, and especially this genre, like family drama. You know, when you go to cinema, there's always like comedy, like action, but it's hard to watch it, the family drama. So I thought it's like a very unique movie, and also it's like the story of like with Korean guy, and I also watched it about documentary about Kopiro. So I was actually it was kind of negative way. So I want to show them it could be a positive way, even it's like we're Filipino. So I want to show that as Korean, like good way.
Right.
So I'm trying to do my best in it.
Did you have to learn Filipino?
I know just few words.
Okay.
Like in the movie, like Masalupo,
Okay.
and like just few words. Like,
Oh, were you lucky that the little kid, the child actress, knows how to speak Korean?
yeah, she is genius. She learned really fast. So
Can we hear you talk in Korean right now?
안녕하세요.
Jisoo, talk to Jisoo.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she's intonation is really like Korean accent.
Wow. O, ikaw naman, Rufa May. Ito na, inaabangan na.
Papaturo nga ako ng idol
Opo.
sa'yo. Talaga eh, ikaw ma'am siya. Siya, 5'5", ano? Whitey ba yun? Whitey. Lagi yun. Go.
Whitey.
Whitey.
O, pero ang role mo dito, kapitana ka.
Kapitana po ako. Surprise ang role ko dito. Napin niyo ako sa movie. Basta ako yung rainbow.
Wow. Kasi Pichi, parang ang tagal na rin namin.
Hindi ako nagdadrama kasi sila kaya naging rainbow na.
Ah.
Tsaka, yan ang ibig sabihin mo, Chiki.
Rainbow. Pero ang tagal na namin kasi ikaw din hindi nakikita sa movie.
Correct. Kaya nga, so ngayon nakikita na nila ako. Rainbow na.
Nakabitana. Si Rufa May,
Kasi
handpicked
heavy
siya.
drama to eh.
Heavy drama. Ikaw yung comic relief, parang gano'n.
Sana.
Ah.
Depende sa kanila baka mamaya tayo lang natutuwa.
Correct.
Si Mama Donna. Pero definitely natutuwa ako na makita po kayong lahat. Parang ngayon na ako ulit ng pag-press ko ni Tita Aster. Ever. So, nandun sa media ko. Parang ngayon, di ba matagal tayo hindi nagkita-kita?
Yes.
So parang nakakatuwa. You know that? It's very fun. The Philippines. With my fans.
Naku, basta bumabot na itong ano, ang sagot ni Rufa
May
May.
cameo role kasi ako dito, kaya sinasabi ko na agad na maganda yung role pero minsan lang ako maglalabas.
Wow! Ay, ang kailangan
So,
mo.
lalabas na lang ako doon ng rainbow na. Lalabas ako sa pinaka-ano na, surprise.
Huwag naman sa pinakadulo. Okay.
Nasa dulo ba? Hindi naman.
Simulan
First and last.
Simulan na natin yung Q&A, Rufa May, baka kung saan pa tayo mapunta. May mga questions tayo dito na sinabit na ng ating mga kasamahan sa press, but we'll also give opportunity later kung sino gusto magtanong right here sa ating press room. Let's start with this question from Janelle Estilor from Cinema Bravo. For Miss Madonna. Miss Madonna, what happened during the long hiatus ng UXS? And what prompted you to produce movies again?
I think that's always been naman in our minds na magbabalik pelikula kami, no? Pero mas madali kasi yung bumalik kami sa paggawa ng series. So, yun yung Comedy Island, yun yung Last One Laughing Philippines. Malaking bagay kasi na streaming platforms na co-produce din. So, yun yung parang mas madali for us. Pero, ang aking kasing chairman, si Mr. Tony Gloria, has always been a film buff. I mean, he came from Viva as a creative supervisor and then put up Unitel. So, it has always been in his head na pelikula gusto rin niyang gawin, maliban sa commercials. So, 2003, gumawa kami ng Crying Ladies and sunod-sunod yon. Kaya lang, alam niyo naman, hindi ganun kadaling gumawa ng pelikula. So, after Malibito, may gagawin sana kami with ABS-CBN na si Randolph din naman yung mag-direct, no? Pero, nag-pandemic, so huminto muna kami. And then after pandemic, we needed to parang reorganize ourselves. We needed to concentrate, of course, on restarting the business. Advertising has always been there. It never left us kasi alam mo naman advertising, the daily grind of that. So that has always been there. But talagang plano namin bumalik ng pelikula. And ang isip lang namin, we started actually attending festivals. We tried to find out what the trends are, how the other countries were doing. We were very active with local festivals. We were active with FPCP, even Q Cinema. And in fact, merong Cine Filipino that we used to handle na-include yan dahil nga sa pandemic. So, nasa mind na perfect time, as you know, we all say, happened. Biniyayaan kami ng Mujige. Tapos nakapasok kami sa MMFF with Himalan.
Congratulations!
So, meron pa po kaming ibang pelikula na nasa slate na namin for 2025. So, parang I think this year is very lucky for us when it comes to film. So, all the time that we plan for